All right, live. What I'm going to do again, share entire screen. This one, two, boom. All right, we can all see this. Let's go remove and let's turn this to back test. Okay, I'm gonna go like this. Do we have? We got a gold. We got a gold. All right, so for this instance, we can go like this. All right, we're going to replay it here. All right, just to kick this stream off, it is now 6:48. I have a liter of water with me as well as a tea. It is a chamomile and lemon tea in some hot water. Now at 5:30, I just had some lasagna. I then went for a bit of a walk and I've come home and now here I am. Done a bit of study today as well. And these are the takeaways that I've actually taken on board. So a successful trader. A successful trader who cares. Sorry, let me start again. What is a successful trader? A successful trader cares more about following their rules and their identity than making money. Now, what a not successful trader looks like, or what they are, and what they do, excuse me. So why do you think a not successful trader overtrades? Well, that's because they're focused on making back the money they just lost. That's why you overtrade. Now, why does an unsuccessful trader over leverage? I wrote this. Because they are focused on making more money. They're not focused on the trade. Another one. Why do you not know when to step away from the charts? It's because it's because you like the idea of making money. The idea of making money in the markets is what gets you to not step away from the markets. Now, I wrote over here as well, beating the old self by creating and building up the identity that cares more about following the rules and making habits than making money will then produce a successful trader. Now, in this backtesting session that we're going to do tonight, I need to find out, do I have an edge? Do I have an edge? Do I have an edge in the market? Once I found my edge or find my edge or understand that I've got an edge, what habits do I have to follow in order for me to follow through with that edge? Do I care? I have to ask myself this as well. Do I care more about short-term desires or do I care more about long-term goals? It's that simple. So for myself, it's long-term, 100%, 100%. I used to be about that short-term dopamine hit, that short-term gratification, that instant pleasure. I learned that the fastest way to the top is also the slowest, right? Now, the fastest way to the top also is the poorest. The slowest way to the top is the fastest. and the slowest way to the top is also the strongest. Now, the top of the top of the mountain is also the bottom of the next. Okay. Now, I love that quote, but it also means that we don't stop searching. It means that we are continuously striving for something that we have no clue. But instead of looking at it like that, I look at it like this. For what it will make of you. For what it will make of you as a person. What type of character did it build? What skills did you acquire along the way? Have you done the inner work? The thing I love about trading is that it's no one's fault but yours. What the market is a mirror to your internal states and emotions. Whatever arises inside of you internally will actually project itself in the markets, whether it be fear or greed, emotion, neutrality. Even being neutral inside the markets isn't a good thing. It's not until you know what you're doing then that neutral state, is beneficial. But what I'm trying to say is that what I need to do here right now is find a system and an edge and a strategy that actually works for me, that I can then back test over the data that I have collected and projected into the future. And then all I have to do is follow my rules and the identity follow the rules and the identity of a successful trader. And then money is a byproduct of the operating system from abundance. I think what I wrote down here is to say that money will be the aftermath of you becoming a good trader. The money comes. First the skill, then the money. Once the money, then a community. Once the community, then a company. Once a company, then an empire. And you build that way. You influence that way. Anyway, before I get too deep into it, we're going to get straight into backtesting. So, okay, what am I looking at right here? So we are on the daily time frame. What are we going to do? We're going to go to the ball. Boom. Support and resistance on the daily time frame. So what we're going to do is draw out a support and resistance line on the daily time frame. So we've got a bit of a weird one, but hey, look, it's not crypto. It still works. So this is what we're doing. Okay. So we have just found the support, and we've also found the resistance. Now, what else can you see? Okay, well, I can easily from here see a ascending channel. Awesome. So what we're going to do is drop down to the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hour time frame. Does the 4 hour time frame line up with the daily? Yeah, it does, obviously. So there's our touch point. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could pretty much say six touch points, which is a confirmed trend to me, at least. That's a confirmed trend. As we can see, it is confirmed. Now, what are we looking at here, though? So we're still in an uptrend here. We're still in an uptrend. Now, I'm going to let price play. So I have no clue what it's doing. Okay. To look at the session candles as well. So it's pretty sideways right now. So if we're going in, let's go to the hourly. All right. So pretty stagnant nights. It's 3 days of data there, and then there's obviously all of this. What am I seeing? I'm seeing a bit of a fair value up here, tapped down. We've broken it, but we've also retested it. So we're also looking like this is a bit of imbalance and support through here. Now, what I can also see as well is a bit of all right. So what I'm doing here is just going to wait. All right, next London Urban. So we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this doesn't make up here, we're looking at getting in here. Boom, that's our first red candle. So we failed to break above though. So failing to break above this high, failed again. So we're going to next. Right, failed again. So this here is where I'm kind of coming in for a short here. Now I'd aim for this. The reason why I'm aiming for this is I'm aiming for this candle. Why? To me, this candle is an order block. And I'm just going to, yeah. So we'll just change that so you guys understand that that's an order block. This here can just go to here, but this is what I'm looking at. Okay, hang on. We're coming. I'm going to enter here. We go. Okay, I'm in. This is where I'm in. I'm in right here. In. We go next. Whoa. We've actually come back and tested again. Out. I got stopped out. So that's okay. That's okay. So what I've seen over the years in my trading, do I even have? Oh, I've got some screenshots. What is that? that's that's funny as. Anyway, did I really screenshot this? Where did I get that from? That's quite funny. All right, let's go back. Last cap. Surely we've got some. What's that screenshot right there? Okay, it's not it. Setup type bullish. Liquidity prompts. Setup. Is that a picture? Okay, interesting. All right, cool. So right there, I thought it was there's a double top there, and yeah, look, that's okay. That's totally fine. I'm not mad with this setup at all. Yep. Okay, for this instance, what's going on here? There's so much shit going on right now. So we're just gonna play. All right. What's going on here? Right now, we are in a bit of an uptrend. So we're going to go here. Going to go a bit like that and a bit like that. So this could still be valid. Still could be valid. Play. See a bit of a fair value gap here, but that's tiny. So we're going to wait. Boom. Boom. Okay. Kind of knew that was going to happen. So now what am I waiting for? So like, there's another fair value gap. What am I waiting for? Okay. Okay, given what we want to do then is wait for an entry. We want to have it come back. Okay. It's really not, and it just went all the way up. So we could have. Okay. So, how am I trading this session? All right, so the session's just finished. Boom. Okay, so London started strong. We could say it would go up, but it's not. It's changing character. So boom. But sell to where? Sell to where? What do you mean? Okay. Why have I just taken this trade? Why? Why, Dylan? Tell me. That's a 101. Okay, so see, there was an edge right there. There was an edge. There was an edge right there. And I don't know what it was. Like, you know, when you just know. See, that sucks. That sucks to me because it's like, I don't know what I did. Or was that just see, like, there was a big move. Something was brewing. That was an edge. There's an edge there, except how did you know that, Dylan? What made you think? Is it the liquidity right here that you just like kind of like, you know, there's a channel. It came out of the trend, faked it just to fucking fall. Except it wouldn't have been a 2.4 risk to reward ratio. It would have just been a 1-to-1. Now, that's okay. It's all right. It is just understanding how to do it. That's all. It's understanding what did I do? What was that right here? What is that? Fair value gap. You know what I mean? So we're looking for a retest of this and then another one, aren't we? Because if we zoom back out, we go to daily. I mean, it could just, and we could create a new level of support, but go down to the 4-hour. What are we seeing? Okay, so it's not finished moving up. Cool. It wasn't finished moving up anyway. See? But now we are on our way down. And this is now the new fair value gap. So next. Okay, this is all over the place. Okay, so how, like right then and there, we were waiting for it to do this, except it didn't. So we've come all the way down. Okay, we've now hit it. except I'm moving down to the hourly time frame. Next. There is this to here too. So I want this to close under here, close under this dotted line. Boom. I am going to get in. Okay? Not just yet then. I am going to do this. Okay? Not just yet. It is being so close. Okay, I'm in, which is now being hit here. We're aiming for this, but let's just protect and look now. This could still potentially. It could go against me because we're making higher highs, higher highs, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. I'm getting out. To me, I'm just saving, yeah. Just protecting my capital. Now, let's just let it play. Okay. Honestly, I'm feeling more conviction, but I'm going to wait. Now, it doesn't have to be a big trade, so let's just, or no trade at all, Okay, so right now what's happening is there's a bit of a order block here too, and here. So we're just going to pop that there. So I'm actually looking at just this. Okay. So I'm going to get tapped in. And I'm out. Okay. See this? We're going to the next one. Yep. Yep. Next. Yep, we're not in yet. Next. Yep. And we're going to still play it here. This green candle right here. Next. We're in. Should have set that, but let's go like that. Okay, I'm in. Out. That's okay. All right. So what made you think to take that, Dylan? So why did you take that trade? So I took that trade because Wyckoff theory. What goes up must come down. What goes down must come back up. So let's just keep that as a holder there for a second. That one can get deleted. This is sitting like, it's okay. All right. So what I can kind of see now is that we're still pushing upwards. We've had a bit of a break and a breathe. And that's honestly, I do think we're going to get some more. So we're either going to push above it. Boom. Okay, right here is a good indication to actually jump in the trade. Right here. And then we do just want to buy in here. And we don't want to go all the way, but we want to stop here. Let's take it down a bit to here. 2 to 7. Next. All right. Wait for it. We're in. Boom. Okay, we're going to close here. It's now done a bit of a now we can kind of see something here. So what we're doing is having a look. It'll decipher what we do. Oh, all right. So we're broken out, and what we're going to do is either no. So what we're going to do is wait. Going to wait. Next. Okay. Okay. Now we're waiting for the retest. Right. We can. Boom. We want to buy. We want to go here. Yeah, 2 to 1. Beautiful. Okay. Boom. So now if we go out to the higher time frame, 4-hour time frame, we can actually see right here. Some liquidity going on or something like that. So we will go next. And we're just riding along. Boom. All right. 1 hour. Okay. So we're kind of coming down now, but there is still... So from here, you can still hit the top. This is a gamble right here, right now. I'm gambling. Nah, that's a loss. Okay, boom. You know why that didn't work? Because it was a fucking gamble. Cool. You recognize that and you realize that, and that's totally fine, and that's okay. All you have to do now is follow your rules. What is this? Look at this. A successful trader cares more about following their rules and their identity than making money. That's right. Pardon me. All right, so what am I looking at? Cool. All right. Now we're just letting it play out. Oh, next London. So we've had a bit of a start down here. So I think London's going to be... Okay. What are your rules? What are your rules? All right. We now know it's hit the top here. Could be coming back down. So waiting. We're not just letting it hit the top. Waiting. 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 Okay. Okay. Cool. Creating liquidity for something. So it's struggling to make highs. Honestly, we could go to the next high. Or not. Okay, boom. This is... We're going to wait till it comes here before we take the sale. We're actually going to go back to the top. Yep. Okay, so I read it right. I missed the trade, but that's okay. Not trading is trading. Now, yes, everything is correct. The second it came under here, I kind of knew, and I should have taken this trade here when it got to here. It then did come back up. But I chose not to trade, so that's okay as well. Right, now normally after this move, it does normally reverse not straight away, but it does normally reverse. Boom. I'm just going to pause here. We're on an hourly time frame. What is happening? So, yep. So I could honestly, next. Okay. I'm going to buy here. Don't ask me why I did that. Anyway, it was a loss. So right now we're actually kind of looking at the exact same thing again. Now this is actually coming back down. So what I'm actually looking at here right now is another one. So I am shorting this. Next. Okay. I'm in. Oh, I wouldn't have lost that much because I would have had a stop loss there. But it did it. Look, it did it. So if I had have put my entry, I still would have got stopped out. But okay, it's all right. You got to calm down now. Anyway. So it's okay. Right, we're just gonna go back again, and we're nearing the top right now. So just look for shorts. Okay, being patient and looking for shorts. So we're at that. Let's drop down to the hourly time frame. Boom. So what is this? Woo. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Boom. That's a big. That's big. It's invalid. So play. Right, we're here at the London Open. Now, I'm going to wait till it comes up. Yep. And that's, why am I doing this? All right, this here is now, it's like I'm gambling, or like, how do I say it? I am gambling because I'm guessing, except there's an edge here. So, is this edge correct? All right, I'm in. That looks like it's going to stop me out instantly. Okay, it didn't. I'm still in this trade. Okay, so we started where we did start yesterday. Has the potential to stop me out. I think that stopped me out. It did. I'm going to take the loss. And I think I have to stop here. So this is where I feel my habits disappearing. Well, not disappearing. It's just like there's a lot more analysis paralysis going on right now. So this is me just entering. And what is this? This is overtrading. Making the money back I just lost. Okay, so let's say I come back. It's a new day. Boom. We're going to go like this. I don't want to delete the drawings because I really want to tomorrow come back and reflect on this. I really want to reflect tomorrow on how. Why? You know what I mean? So we're on the 15-minute time frame anyway, so let's just go back to normal. All right, we're deviating from what we do, so that's exactly right. We follow our rules, the identity. Pardon me. All right. Honestly, there is a play. Okay. And we're waiting. Okay. Play. All right. So what we're actually looking for right now, we could even look for just a little buy. Okay. These kind of come in clutch really good. So it did tap. Make a 2-to-1. Could even make it that. All right. But we're going to go to 2-to-1. Price comes down. Boom. All right. That's okay though. I didn't take this trade, but you can tell, all right, there is an edge around here. So say, for example, this line here. We are hitting the resistance line. This resistance line, after it has been broken like this, or after it shoots up like this and creates a bit of a fair value gap. That's a fair value gap. Yeah, look, we don't go off the red one, but we go off this or this. Like these two are the retests. That retest, and then the second it closed, we could have even gone there, and boom, there's our. But that's okay. What we're going to do now is, see that there is liquidity. This is liquidity. This is liquidity. So that tells me to look for shorts, not to put a short on, to look for shorts. So I've had this massive imbalance. Boom, we're tapping in. Okay, I didn't look for it, but look, we're going to drop down to the hourly. All right. What we've got right here, right now, is something interesting because we're waiting for it to hit here. And that's me. So I have another fair value gap here. What I'm doing, next, tap, next, tap, closed. I'm in. Yep. And honestly, okay, maybe I've got to wait. I'm going to wait. Okay, we've tapped. We could even go for this, though. We could go for this 2 to 1. 2 to 1. Right here. Boom, bang, boom. Bang, bang. We're in. Boom. Okay. Look, honestly, I still think, though, like we've got room to go to this order block. So I'm going to wait for a pullback. This is it. Next. Boom. And I'm aiming for this. Probably going to go down just a little bit more. And we're not going to start the shit just in case it's invalid. Ooh, okay. That's okay. We're getting in here. Out. Okay. I got stopped out, but that's okay. That's okay. So if I had left it here, where this. Boom. Okay. No, that's okay. Look, I already lost it, so that's okay. And we entered. Where was it? Oh, I think we entered here and lost there, so that's okay. So then we've got this. I think that this is the pullback before the higher move. So we're going to hit here. Oh, and then it's a continuation. So what we're looking for now is, that's fine. So what we can do here is actually hit this for a 2 to 1. Next. In. Out. Okay. Am I deviating from the problem again? Like how am I? I think I am. So all right. Going back out. What are we seeing? Okay. Let's what is this? Why is it like that? All right, right, so we're quite high right now, aren't we? Like sitting up on all of this. So yeah, so this is potentially now support. So now we are looking at longs. I'm looking for a long. We go down to the hourly time frame. We look for longs. That's our support. Hang on. Okay. Where was I? So this looks like the bottom, right? This is like it honestly looks like we're coming down as well. That's a big downfall. Oh, look at that chop. Boom, it's retested this again. What am I doing? Lucky. See, that was about to be a gamble. All right, so there's liquidity taken. I didn't take that trade, by the way. I was going to say, all right, so when there is normally something like bang, bang, and then a bit of a breathe or a recalibration, then a bang, it means it's semi going back down. Now, that is broken under support, so we could be, that's messy. All right. Okay. All right, so now we're bouncing around around the support zone. So this is it's a buy. It's a buy. So we're going to go down, down, down. Yeah, look at that! 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 Giggity. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. We'll just play it out. Okay, but what am I learning from this? What is this? What is this? What is this? Okay, so you see this. You're seeing this right here. That's a tab. All right, we're going to put in a... Normally you would put in a buy after it opened back here. So we would just aim for top, go like that. No, that's a loss. If I can, that's a loss. All right, so overall we're winning. Total trades 15. Profitable traders 40%. Look, it is what it is, okay? I'm going to end it here, and then we can continue it tomorrow as well, okay? It was good. Hey, look, it was good. It was good. I think I've just got to... not overtrade, not over leverage, step away from the charts. And I think this is everything that I'm doing right now, even in back testing, I am pretending it's like real. It's real. Except I'm not worried about the money. I'm not worrying about the money at all. I'm worrying about the trades. I'm worrying about the identity, following my rules. And if I don't follow the rules, what could go against me? And then I could, like not following my rules is bad. Full stop. Beating the old self by creating and building up an identity that cares more about following the rules and making habits than making money. Okay? Now, next one. A successful trader cares more about following their rules and their identity than making money. That there is awesome. Okay? That is awesome. That is all for me tonight. It is now 7:51. I have done another hour stream for the day, and I'm ending it at $600 in the account. Woo! That's a good thing. Hey, it's a good thing. We don't care about anything else, okay? It's a good thing. Look, I thank you for everyone watching. There is literally 0 people. But I do thank everyone for watching, the universe for watching. I do thank everyone in my life at this point in time. And I have a lot of gratitude for the people that are to be in my life or to not to be. But I also thank everyone and wish everyone a good night's sleep. Yeah. Thank you.